Hi quilters, I'm Mendy Tippets with Sew Steady, and today I'm excited to show you how to make a beautiful 12-inch finished Starburst block using the Go Pinwheel Shape Set finished block onboard die. This die has 8 shapes you won't find anywhere else in the AccuQuilt library. It's designed to make your piecing easier and more accurate. For our Starburst block, we will need to cut shapes A, D, F, and H. I already have 3/4 of the block done, and we're going to sew together the last quadrant. All right, so now we're going to make the Starburst block. We have this Pinwheel Spark book, and this has all the blocks in it with the instructions. So we're going to go to page 15 for the Starburst. We're going, and this shows you how to put the pieces together, and we're going to cut right now. So we're going to go ahead and use D for this block. We're going to put that right there, okay. And then we're going to do F, which is right here. And we're also going to do A here, which is the pinwheel. And then we need 2 of these blues. So I am going to put the blue down because I'm cheating. I'm using one that I've already cut. And I'm making sure that I can get this in the right place so I don't have anything wrong when it comes out. All right, so now we're going to do that like that. And then I need a white one. And because this is shorter, I'm just going to make sure I've got it all the way down there. I do. Okay, and then the little H, there it is. I need 2 H's for this block. That's right here. So we're just going to put like that. And let me get the board. We're going to put it on here. And then we're going to take it over and let the Go cut this out. All right, here we go. I love this Go. I have it at home, and it has just improved the accuracy of my cutting. It's so efficient. You can do so many layers at one time. I'm really happy with it. All right, now I'm just going to put some pressure on this, trying to reduce the static cling. And I'm just going to move this off. Here we go. And here's our pieces, just like that. Okay. So now we can start putting together the block. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing board. Here we go, like that. All right, now we have these little, what I'll call horns, and they have to fit in here. So let's take this away for right now because we're going to put in F pieces. And if you take a look, we have to have this straight edge up like this. There it is. Okay. So visually, I have to see how this goes together. So there we go. Okay. So then your little piece is going to go right in here for your, what I call the horn. And then here, it's going to go right here and here. So there is the piecing that we're going to do for this. All right, so give me a second. I'm going to pin this together, and then we're going to go to the sewing machine. All right, so here I am. I've got my pieces laid out the way that I want them to go. This one I've already done together, and I have pressed it to towards the center. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the little F to the H. Here we go. All right. Let me put this one in. All right, let's bring that up. Now this one goes with that one. This one goes over here. We're going to do quick press. Let me bring that over. And I'm just going to press to the green. Press to the horn, if you will. Press to the horn here. All right. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and pin this together. Okay, so I've got my little pieces sewn here, and I've got them in the right place. And that's one thing that I really want to stress, because they all look the same, but it does matter how you get them in there right. And the pattern shows you how to do it. So on F, you do place the H and in different angles. And so you'll see that very clearly when you go to quilt it. All right, so let's go ahead and get this put together here. So we're going to put this pinwheel to this. Let me just do a quick little pin job here. Sometimes I don't pin, but you know, when you pin, you do get more accurate sewing for sure. All right, let's do it. Take these pins out. We're going to do a press job. Okay, so I took this is the corner piece. I pressed to the center. So these I'm going to press to the outside. All right, and get this. And I want to see, yeah, these have to go out. So this is the right position for this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that here. Because other than how the H fits into the equation, they look identical. But it is left and right positions that you have to be aware of. Okay. All right, so look how that fits right there perfectly. And on this end, this is going to be the center, so we're not so worried about that. But this is the outside, and that's where you care about it. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. All right. We're going to take the pins out and press that open real quick. And I do want to press this open. Any seam that's going to go to the center, we're going to be pressing open, which is to diminish the bulk that is in the center of the block. That is not typical in your quilting, but with so many different layers coming to the center, this really makes a difference in how the block lays. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put this other piece on here. All right, and this one is going to go this way. There we go. I didn't get that perfectly. Okay. All right, so see how beautifully that matches right there? That's when you know your corner's going to look professional. You know how you watch people and go by quilt shows and you look at their work and you're just in awe? You too can be one of those people. There we go. Okay. All right, take the pins out, and then we're going to go ahead and bring the press mat back over here. We're going to get this opened up, and where's that stiletto when I need it? Right in front of me. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get that pressed really good. There we go. Now let's put the quadrant together with the other one. Bring this here. Okay. Take the pins out. Gonna bring the press back over. I'm gonna do it that way. Be careful of what your previous press jobs. Try not to mess those up. All right, now we're ready to put the block together. So match up your seams for that perfect middle. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, now let's get these pins out and bring this pressing board over. Get this here. And let's go ahead and see what we're going to do here. There we go. All right, let's see. And there we go. There is your Starburst block. So this block is going to become part of the sampler wall hanging. Be sure and check out the other videos on the AccuQuilt YouTube channel and website. At So Steady, we are thrilled to partner with AccuQuilt to bring you the tools that make quilting easier, faster, and most importantly, more fun. Because the less time you spend cutting, the more time you have to quilt.